Hello, this is lesson 2.2 Alternatives to College Enlisting in the Military. This is a JMG II lesson. So, today we're going to be talking about the process that you need to go through in order to enlist in the military. We're going to talk about the different branches of the military and the ROTC. First, we have the different branches. So, we have the Army, which is our most populated branch. Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and Space Force. All of these branches of the military have a variety of different careers and different opportunities and responsibilities within them. Your practice assignment today, you will be exploring each branch of the military and its responsibilities, both in the wartime and when they're not at war. So, like any career, it is important to learn as much as you can before you make a commitment. Often, people have a negative experience with their military service because they do not do all of their research of the commitment they're going to be making before they enlist in the military. Military recruiters have specific jobs that they were recruiting for, which may differ from what your plans are. So it's important to do some searching yourself to figure out what careers would be a good fit for you first. The military does have a wide variety of opportunities that can be a rewarding profession with many great benefits if you know what you want to do and take the time to do the research. Some requirements to enlist. So you must be a U.S. citizen or have a valid green card. You must be 17 with parental consent. So yes, you can join the military your senior year in high school if you were 17. Your parents have to agree to it. And what that means is your last year of high school, you'll be meeting with your recruiter regularly and going through some training with your recruiter. Then after you graduate, you then will head into boot camp. So then there also is a requirement, an age limit of how old you can be to enter the military. So I will say this is just to enter the military. There are people who pass the age limit of entering the military when they're in the military. So there are people in the military in their 40s. This age limit is just for entering the military. So for the Marines, it's 28. For the Coast Guard, it's 31. Army is 34. Air Force is 39. And Navy is 39. You also must have your high school diploma or your GED. Another requirement as well, once you express interest in enlisting in the military, you do have to take the ASVAB, which at Ellsworth High School you take your sophomore year, and it determines what branch and jobs you can pursue. It also gives you really good information for careers that might be a good fit for you in the future. All right, so if you are interested in entering the military, your first step is to contact a recruiter in the branch of the military that you're interested in. After you get in touch with the recruiter, you would need to take the ASVAB, which you can take during school, or you can schedule with your recruiter. You then need to pass a physical examination. Then you're going to meet with a counselor to determine what career would be a good fit for you. And lastly, you are going to take the oath of enlistment. So once you have taken the oath of enlistment, then you either are going to be reporting to basic training and directly shipping out, or you're going to be doing the delayed entry program. So for example, if you're a senior in high school and need to finish high school, you'd be doing the delayed entry program to finish high school and then enter the military. All right, this is the oath of enlistment. So this is what you're promising when you enter the military. In this statement, you vow to defend the United States Constitution and obey the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Family members are invited to watch and take pictures as you take this oath. And the last step, so there are two different ways to enter the military. So you have enlistment right out of high school. And the second way is you can go and join the ROTC, which is Reserve Officer Training. So you can do ROTC in many different colleges throughout the United States. And you would just have to look up the ROTC program for the college you're interested in and join that ROTC program. So this program, you would be going to college full time, and you would be also participating in ROTC. People in the ROTC have their own classes. They have physical training programs. They often live together in the dorms, and you are very much part of a community. And one of the wonderful things about ROTC is it does help pay for some college, and it provides you um, training before you enter the military so that you're able to enter as an officer versus an enlisted person. And so, um, those are all wonderful benefits to the ROTC. So, for your practice assignment today, we're going to be exploring the different branches more. You're going to be going into the Google Classroom, lesson 2.2, and you're going to be reading an article called Decoding the Differences Between Military Branches and answering 4 open ended questions. After you're done, please make sure you submit it in the Google Classroom. If you do it on paper, I do have paper versions available in the black box in the middle of the classroom. Please turn them in on the black tray by the door. And please make sure you press submit in the Google